Hello, I'm Bernice German, the Math Whisperer. This is where math makes sense. Welcome to Reducing Fractions the Best Way Ever. Here is what you need to know in order to be able to reduce fractions to lowest terms. Number 1, how to factor. Number 2, what a prime factor is. The good news is that in math classes, you only need to know prime factors up to 17. Number 3, how to use magic ones. Magic, like how to disappear? Easier magic than that. The magic one is that x over x equals 1. Examples are 2/2 equals 1, 3/3 equals 1, etc. Sometimes you will need another magic one, like 1 times x equals x. I'm using a dot for multiplication instead of an x. That's so we don't get confused, because x is the world's most popular variable. One way to reduce fractions that works in the early years is to divide numerator and denominator by the same number, which you think of as you go along. For example, I'll reduce 45 over 60 in this way. I recognize that 5 will divide both 45 and 60 evenly. 45 divided by 5 is 9, and 60 divided by 5 is 12. I have 9 over 12. Then hopefully I can see that 3 evenly divides both 9 and 12. Now I have 3/4. I might have been able to see that both 45 and 60 can be divided evenly by 15 and saved a step. This may be the way you are currently reducing fractions, but this method will not get you through Algebra 2 or college. So it's a good idea to get familiar with this method, which will take you wherever you want to go. Here it is, drum roll, the very best way to reduce fractions. Factor into primes. Look for magic ones in the form of x over x. Multiply what is left, and that is the answer in lowest terms, guaranteed. I'm going to need some examples. Of course, let's reduce 63 over 210. Step 1, we factor into primes. Step 2, we find the magic ones in the form of x over x. 3/3 is 1 and 7/7 is 1. Step 3, we multiply what is left. 3 is all that is left in the numerator, and for the denominator we have 2 times 5 equals 10. This result is in lowest terms, the most reduced form possible, guaranteed. I'm getting the idea. Okay, here's another example. 121 over 245. We factor into primes. We look for magic ones in the form of x over x. There aren't any. This fraction is in lowest terms. Wow, factoring into primes really helped here. And here's another example, 72 over 180. Let me do it. It's all yours. We factor into primes. We look for magic ones. The result is 2 over 5, 2/5. You've got it. In summary, to reduce fractions, here are the steps. 1, factor into primes. 2, look for magic ones. 3, multiply what's left. And there you have it, my very brilliant math student.